Hello! Happy Halloween! Welcome to a deadly dose of Diva. I am Diva of the Dead. I'll tell you, we had a lot of trick-or-treaters this week.
During the spookiest time of the year, there are a few guidelines all ghosts and goblins should follow. Always stay on sidewalks. Never go to a stranger's house. And never go out alone.
We had this one little girl who came up to the porch. It was raining and mother brought her along. And she come up and she looks up and she sees Freddy Krueger standing on the porch with a bucket of candy. Freddy Krueger says, "Trick or treat." The little girl had a scared look on her face, turned to 360, took off running, and went back in the car quick as she could. She didn't want her candy. We had a lot of fun. There was a lot of good outfits. A lot of good fun. And now, I'm going to read you a Halloween poem on All Hallows Eve. Take heed and beware. It's time to believe in things that aren't there. The shadows and things that go bump in the night. The howling wind sings through trees out of sight. The autumn moon shines full and bright. Overhead foreboding signs on this night of the dead. Shadows will dance. The wind will give chills. The moon at a glance seems to follow you. Yet still, your eyes will play tricks. You can't trust your ears. Your thinking constricts to your innermost fears. You are not alone. There's nobody there. These fears are your own. From inside you, they tear in things that aren't there. It's time to believe. Take heed and beware on All Hallows Eve. Oh, I have something for you. These are gifts that have been given to Diva. Starting with my most favorite gift. This is my Dead Time Rose, given to me by Nightmare Man, my love. This is my Diva doll. If it weren't for Moriana Moore coming and running and showing me this at a convention we were at, I never would have found her. This is a clay doll, replica of Diva of the Dead. It was made to me by a woman I've never met. She is a friend of mine on Facebook. Her name is Lillian Hinchcliffe. And a coffin with my face on it. Made for me by Coffin Collectibles. Diva lays in the coffin. Here you go. There we go. What else do we have here? Oh, yes. Made for Nightmare Man and myself by Carmen Mooney. I don't call her Carmen. That's my Carmen. Hers and his matching pillowcases, sewn by hand by Carmi. We love them. We'll never use them. Wouldn't want to get blood all over them. No, no. This is a drawing that was made for me by Ryan Stacy. It is his likeness of Diva of the Dead. My autographed copy of Hell Cometh, written by Todd Card. My autographed Walking Dead book, autographed by Melissa Cowan. A congratulations on our engagement. I'll tell you about that later. A Freddy glove autographed by Jessica Dwyer. There's a story behind that. We'll get to that another day. Oh, yes. My t-shirt given to me by Mark Patton. He's a sweetheart. A gift brought from all the way from Mexico, made by a little girl as a request by Mark Patton. It's very nice. This doesn't get worn, it gets put up and kept. My voodoo doll, made for me and given to me by Rotag. My book of Zombie High. And I'm getting there. How would you like to have that kind of a greeting card? We'll keep those. Maybe we'll make some of our own, huh? That sounds like fun. I'm running out of room. Let's see. My autographed picture of Ron Fitzgerald. My autographed picture of my new little brother, DJ Trey. My autographed picture of the king of costumes, Jeff Wickedbeard, my new big brother. And my favorite gift of all, I got in the mail from Mr. Douglas Tate. 3 autographed photographs. This one's my favorite because he's holding Fred's head. That's all the gifts. And now where to put them all? Let's just stick that right there. Oh, if you want to catch Diva of the Dead, other than conventions, at late September and all through October on Friday and Saturday nights, you can catch me at the Haunted Trail of Horror in Kenton, Ohio. Of course, I'm in the cemetery. Duh. And while I was working this year, I was not going to tell you where I sit or what I do, but what story? I was scaring someone, and all of a sudden, he jumps up, jumps sideways, and back, all at the same time, running over the people that's with him. And the woman that was with him grabs his arm. Come on, David, you pussy. I could not stop laughing. It was hilarious. Oh, speaking of cemeteries, we have a spirit in our house. Not sure what it is. It plays pranks on us all the time. First, it started to show up the freezer door just started opening for no reason. Only when Nightmare Man was around. I think he needs to chill out. Big bad monster. Anyway, one day we come out of the bathroom and there's all sorts of things moved all through the house. We've seen shadows. We've got on video lots of orbs. There's definitely a spirit in the house. And what else do we want to talk about? Oh, Nightmare Man and I are both in a movie. It's called Midsummer Nightmares, directed by Ryan Stacy. On to one of my favorite parts. Conventions. Horror Hound, we go to walk the halls and scare people, take pictures, and have fun all weekend. A new convention that we started going to was its very first convention. That was Days of the Dead in July of this year in Indianapolis. And we go there, and somehow Mr. Nightmare Man got a hold of the person that helps get the people. His name is Adolfo. He arranged with him to have some time on stage for Saturday night. He told me it was just for a speech to let him know how we got into the convention business of going and having fun. Well, he didn't do that much. And then he calls me to stage. And I'm going to call Mr. Nightmare Man over here and let him tell you the rest. Come on over and tell us the story, Nightmare Man.
Where's the weenies? Look at that.
Sorry, we only serve fresh meat.
Excuse me.
Have a seat. Don't burn your coat.
Groundskeeper Willie there? Watch the shovel, pal. I'm packing too.
Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat.
Oh!
Don't fall on your duff.
Woo! Cold out here.
It is cold.
Huh?
Not for me. I
How
don't have any
about
blood
this?
running through my veins.
They past their bedtime?
I still owe their candy. They got empty sacks now.
Oh, good. Well, it should be candy.
They had a few fingers and toes down in the bag, and I ate them.
Shouldn't have to go to bed with candy. Ah, hi. Hey, you know, speaking of, the woman gets gifts everywhere she goes. And you know do you know what I get? I get to carry them out to the car.
He gets to be my handler.
Well,
tell us about the convention, Mr. Diva.
Well, before I do that, don't sound so pushy. I'll get that soon.
Be quiet, Mr. Diva.
Since everyone's giving her gifts, I thought that I would give a gift to her myself. Would you kindly hold this for me? It's sharp. Maybe you stick some food on there and roast it over the fire. I have a gift for Diva. It is the official Nightmare Man T-shirt with a picture of yours truly right on the front. They've been selling pretty good, and you get to keep one as a gift for you.
Well, thank you.
Now, see, I don't have to carry that out to the car now. See, she's got it right there. And you can get these T-shirts. Just email me on Facebook or my email, nightmareman22@yahoo, and we'll set you up with one.
I'll put this over here with the rest of the gifts.
All right. And remember, don't stain that with blood.
How am I going to do that?
Eat normal.
Eat.
Want
to bite?
One hand and I'm up all night.
I'll save it for later.
Woo! He's something else back here. Groundskeeper Willie.
So, let's finish telling about what happened at Days of the Dead.
What happened? Oh! Well, it
We
was
were in a room full of people.
it was the premiere of a new convention, and I had decided that I wanted to do something very special for her, and what better place to do it at the premiere of one of the most exciting horror conventions to date, Days of the Dead. What to have been a just what? Just talking about our past history of our conventions and
There were
what
two
we
zombies in the room.
yeah and what we like
Melissa
to
Callan
do.
and Russell Strider.
Yeah. The costume characters that we do, just basically got up on stage and told the Reader's Digest version of the history of us. Then I brought this on stage and introduced the crowd to our lovely Diva.
Isn't she
And that's
pretty?
when, huh?
Isn't she pretty?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Zombies. They do get sidetracked.
No.
Anyways, I bring her on stage, and what was to happen next blew her mind. Is when I got down on one knee and proposed to
Well, like
Diva.
pulling my face off.
3.5 years ago, you came back in my life, and you brought me hope where I didn't have hope. You brought me joy where I didn't have it. You believed in me when others didn't. You've been with me through thick and thin, and I want to be with you for the rest of my life. Sweetie, will you marry me? Thank you so much. I really want to share this all with you.
Yeah, zombies can't cry with half a face. It's physically impossible, isn't it?
It is.
That's right. So we made history in Indianapolis, and next year, 2012, same place, same convention, same month, Days of the Dead, we are going to have the wedding of the century, the one that
You're getting cobwebs on your head.
that would, huh?
You're getting cobwebs on your head. You're sticking it in my tree. My beautiful tree.
Formaldehyde. Anyways, we're going to have the wedding. It's a Prince Charles and Lady Diana eat your heart out type of wedding. This is going to be the wedding and all wedding. And guess who's going to walk Diva down the aisle?
Mark Patton.
Who?
Mark Patton.
Oh, that Mark Patton
Jesse
guy.
from Nightmare on Elm Street 2.
Yes, Mark's a wonderful
The
gentleman.
theme of the wedding
Is
is a zombie on Elm Street.
I will not have this attire on.
No.
The new Nightmare. You didn't like his face?
I like Fred better.
Well, you can't have your Freds and eat it too.
Oh, yes, you can. I'm a
But
zombie. I can eat whatever I want.
But I will have this attire.
Ooh, that's shiny.
I will have this attire at Days of the Dead, but maybe for like Friday or Sunday or something like that. But the wedding, I will be in my Freddy Krueger costume. The groomsmen all have red and green sweaters. The bridesmaids. You trying to grab me?
No.
If you take a bite out of me, you're in for it, lady, because I ain't like your
My clothes
victim.
are falling off.
This is a nightmare man you're messing with. I
I bite. Like I'm scared.
I'm not a bowl of cereal for you. Eat me.
Sure I will. Oh.
It's a family
It's a family show. Your kids around.
But anyways, yeah, next year, July 2012, Days of the Dead in Indianapolis, Indiana. Go on out and wish us a happy wedding.
July 6th, 7th, and 8th, isn't it?
I don't know.
I do believe.
It's,
I'm usually right about these things.
check your Facebooks for Days of the Dead, daysofthedead.net for all that information. But before that, check us out in Atlanta for Days of the Dead when we spotlight the monsters among us. Myself, the lovely Diva, Wicked Beard, DJ Scott Trey, Andrew Alexander, the whole gang is going to be there in honor of all the costume characters that attend these conventions. The backbone of it all, man. The ones that roam the halls.
But that's not the next convention we're going to be at.
No, that's the next convention is going to be at a horror house.
Next convention we'll be at in Cincinnati, Ohio on November 10th weekend, which is in a couple of weeks.
10th, 11th, 12th.
Yeah, something like that. Who cares about the exact date? Look it up at horrorhound.com. Hey.
Where's the weenie?
I got fresh meat. I don't like that process.
Fresh meat! Fresh meat coming! Well, you heard enough of that, man. If you had $1 if you ever heard that this year at the trail.
Horror Hound Cincinnati. You will catch us there. You might even catch one of us floating around in the swimming pool. There's a water park there.
I caught her. Ow! God! Did you believe it? So you put up with this crap? Hell, you. Now, Cocoa Key, west of the water park in the convention. That's cool.
You trying to start your engine?
Yeah.
I like this.
You like that?
I like it.
You like it? Do you know who gave me that? You.
Because you know what? Because it's shiny.
The new Nightmare
I
Man.
like shiny things.
Where the new night. What?
I like shiny things.
Yeah. You just got to shine on you, though, man.
Look, I got shiny shoes.
I see that.
You like them?
Yeah, they're very pretty.
They're sparkly.
They're not my size, though.
No, we don't have them in size jumbo.
Oh, shoot. There's some to you.
Hey, you want to stay and listen to me read a story to my kids?
Button your coat up. It's cold out here.
Hey,
what?
pay attention.
What?
You want to hear a story?
Well, my dear, I wish I could, but I have to get back to Nightmare Central. The demons are throwing me a pre-bachelor party.
Party
and
pooper.
we're going to sacrifice 2 virgins.
But I will get out some s'mores for you.
So I might take a heart to go or something like this, you know, some little snack on the way there.
Sure.
So that I can, yeah, that's all right. But, oh, my beating heart. but hey, before I go,
because you know what?
What?
I gave you my heart.
Oh, and here.
Mushy.
I'll have to cut it open later.
Quack.
But hey, before I go, don't forget to check out the Nightmare Hour with both of us every Friday on YouTube. Check us out. Subscribe to the Nightmare Man 22 on YouTube. We're going to have a wonderful time, kick back, and have some nice topics and formidable things, anything we can come up with, interviews.
To get to.
And, oh yeah, would you mind to be so kind? Thank you.
You can have your bone claw back.
The bone claw. Don't leave home without it. You stick out over the fire with most stuff too. So. But well, you have fun with your ghost stories and the big kids. AB positive.
Get out of here. My kids are waiting on a story.
Did you like that one, Willie? You like that one, too. Well, you guys have a good story time, and I'm going to fly out of here.
Hey.
What?
His name's Johnny.
Johnny?
Johnny.
He looks more like a Willie to me.
He's a Johnny.
You get... Your tree's alive back here!
Spiders are going to get you!
He looks like a Willie. He gives me the Willies anyhow.
Get out of here!
Well, my dear, pardon this such sweet sorrow, but I must go. Oh, we'll see you there. Fire, put that up before you go, because you burn the woods down.
I'm not worried about it.
Ah!
He thinks he's so great. Pish posh. And now, we will read a story from Diva's Undead Stories. We'll get to it. The Big Toe. A boy was digging at the edge of the garden when he saw a big toe. He tried to pick it up, but it was stuck to something. So he gave it a good hard jerk, and it came off in his hand. Then he heard something groan, and he scampered away. The boy took the toe into the kitchen, and he showed it to his mother. "It looks nice and plump," she said. "I'll put it in the soup. We'll have it for supper." That night, his father carved the toe into 3 pieces. One for mother, one for father, and one for the little boy. And then, after they got done eating, they did the dishes, and when it got dark, they went to bed. The boy fell asleep almost at once, but in the middle of the night, a sound awakened him. It was something out in the street. It was a voice that was calling to him, "Where's my toe?" When the boy heard that, he got very scared, but he thought, "It doesn't know where I am. It'll never find me." Then he heard the voice once more, only now it seemed closer. "Where's my toe?" The boy pulled the blanket over his head, and he closed his eyes. "I'll go to sleep," he thought. "When I wake up, it'll be gone." But soon he heard the back door open, and again he heard the voice, "Where's my toe?" Then the boy heard footsteps moving through the kitchen, into the dining room, into the living room, into the front hall. Then slowly it climbed up the stairs. Closer and closer they came, and soon they were in the upstairs hall, and now they were outside his door. "Where's my toe?" the voice groaned. His door opened, shaking with fear. He listened to the footsteps slowly moving through the dark toward his bed, and then they stopped. "Where's my toe?" And then, "You've got my toe!" He was a zombie. I like that story. And now, I'm going to cook me a snack and have something to eat. That's just about Until next time, stay sweet, my tasty morsels.